Hey everybody, here's my first video of today. It's been kind of quiet. It's not a lot going on. A little bit cockroaches out there today. Cockroaches a little bit out there selling stocks. That got going yesterday on the statements by William Dudley at the New York Fed saying might be time for that interest rate hike. So, of course, the cockroaches and the zombies, they react to that. They see interest rates as a killer for stocks. It's not. But we let that happen. A little backing and filling, as they say, a little back up here in the market is not a big deal. The weekly oil inventory report came out from the Energy Information Administration today. We saw a drop in crude of 2.5 million barrels, bringing it down to 521 million barrels. And that actually is the lowest level of inventories since, I believe, February 26th. Okay, so that's almost a 6-month low in inventories. We saw gasoline drop, I think, by another 2.7 million or something like that. The total drop in gasoline now over the last 3 weeks, I believe, is close to 9 million barrels. So that brings it down to the lowest gasoline stocks since January 1st. All right, not bad, all right? And we also saw a build. We saw a build in distillates. I think that's what is, taking a little steam out of the market today. We saw a build in distillates, and that brings distillate stocks up to a 2-week high. But normally you start to see distillate building at this time. That's fuel oil. But inventories are high there. Okay, we're going into the winter already with high inventories. So the market's paying a little bit of attention to that. Nothing surprising. We also saw a drop in net crude oil imports. I've been following that. I've been talking about that. That is a good barometer of demand. We got up to 8 million barrels per day 2 weeks ago, and that was very high because 1 year ago it was at 6 million barrels a day. So that's over a 30% increase. In the current report today, it is at 7.5 million. So it's come down by a 500,000 barrels a day, but still elevated from the 6 million barrels a day last week. So overall, oil market taking a little bit of a pause here. I don't think that's anything terrible. Not a whole lot of information from this report. It's good to see inventories in crude come down. However, they're still historically pretty elevated. Gasoline drawdown, I think probably normal at this time of the year. Inventory build in distillate, also normal this time of the year, except for the fact that we already have high levels of distillate. And you don't want to see that net import number come down, even though 500,000 barrels a day is not huge. I want to keep that thing going up. That's the demand barometer. And of course, everybody's going to be paying attention to what the Saudis say about maybe a production cut at the meeting next month. And next month is only, 2 weeks away. All right. Other than that, it's quiet, man, quiet. We got a little bit of a bounce in dollar yen, but that started to peter out. And we got there was also a little bit of a bounce in British pound, and that started to kind of fizzle out a little bit. So it's quiet. That's why I've been quiet. So let me get back to work, and I'll see you people later. Take care. Bye-bye.